If you would really like to start some healthy habits, but you don't know where to start, and actually, you really need them to be adapted to you specifically, because let's face it, we're all different, then you're in absolutely the right place. Today, I'm talking to the absolutely brilliant Anissa Zekkouti. Hi, Anissa.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. And you're going to be talking about healthy habits. So I'm just going to hand straight over to you.
Yeah, so I guess we all need some healthy habits in our lives because it's a way to just feel your best on an everyday basis. And sometimes the social media and, Instagram and all that stuff, it can make us feel that we need to do it all. Just like the meditation, the perfect morning routine, there's this trend of that girl, that girl trend. You've got to make everything perfect, 1 hour in the morning just for your self-care. And I think it's so unrealistic that I really wanted to discuss how we can make healthy habits something that is real for ourselves.
Absolutely. I can't wait to hear what you got to say.
So maybe I can start presenting myself a little bit for people who don't know me. So my name is Anissa Zekkouti, and I'm a health coach and holistic nutrition specialist, a wellness strategist. I've been working in this industry for 10 years now. But at first, I started working only with people in France because I'm French. And then I decided to turn to remote coaching to make sure that I can send my message to people from all around the world. So that's what I'm doing today, helping people feel their best and trying to help more especially busy women because we know how much we need to be helped on that side, right?
Yes.
So, as far as I'm concerned, I've got some healthy habits that I enjoy having on a everyday basis, and I want to speak a little bit about them. And I want to tell before I start that this is something that is specific to me, to my routine, to my life as a health coach, because I spend so much time in front of my laptop and I'm so sedentary when I'm working that I also need to move my body. So the tips that I'm giving today, they are general tips that you can use for yourself, but make sure that you adapt them to your lifestyle. And if one of the tips doesn't make any sense to you, it's okay. We are all different. We are unique individuals. And what counts is trying to do our best to feel good every day. And there is no specific perfect way for anyone. So my first tip is to start with hydration. So first thing that I do in the morning is hydrating myself. And because we have not eaten or drink anything for so many hours when we wake up in the morning, I enjoy having a squeeze of lemon juice in my water and adding a pinch of Himalayan sea salt for the electrolytes. So this is something great, but if you feel like having just a glass of water, it's fine as well. And then I move on to my healthy breakfasts. Once again, this is something that can be different for anyone, but I think what is really important is trying to have some sort of protein in the breakfast first thing and not having just carbs because then you're going to have this rush of sugar in your blood, and this is something that we don't want. And I always make sure for my clients to have all the macronutrients in their diet, be it carbs, fats, and protein, because all of them are really important. So it's all about finding something that you enjoy. It can be sweet with, for example, a protein overnight oat, or it can be just having some eggs and toast and avocado for the good fats. And I'm not really into smoothies in the morning because drinking my calories is something that I don't enjoy. But once again, some people really thrive with a good protein smoothie in the morning or a green juice. So this is something you can have if you enjoy it. It's really healthy as well. So this is part of, my slow moment in the morning, just some time to reset after the sleep. And if I have time, then I go for a walk, but not something huge like a 30-minute walk. It's just 5 minutes just to take some fresh air and coming back home with new ideas, getting ready for work. And because as I explained before the live session, I have a very sedentary lifestyle when I work because I spend most of my time in front of my laptop with my clients, and it can create some neck strain. You can have some headaches, and just not moving for an hour or more, you feel like you're becoming stiff. So it's really important for me to move throughout the day. So just taking 5 minutes for a good stretch or having a glass of water once again is so important. What about you, Julie? Do you have
I
something that...
do have a morning habit and I do drink water. I don't put salt in it, so I'm wondering about that. But also, I don't put lemon in it. I used to, and I used to use cider vinegar,
Yeah.
cider vinegar, because I heard that was a good thing to start with. But I wondered whether the citrus actually is not good for the teeth enamel, but you might know differently.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, the apple cider vinegar can be good, but only from time to time because yeah, it can be bad as well for the teeth. So make sure that you're having a straw if you're taking some cider vinegar. This is one of my tips, so it doesn't attack your teeth first. And I guess it's just like everything, moderation in everything is good. So every once in a while, I like changing my morning routine, even for my breakfast. They are not the same every day. And even for, the lemon juice, sometimes I have it, sometimes it's just water. Sometimes I just have a spoon of aloe vera because I need that, for my stomach and for my digestion. It's good. But yeah, it's all about being flexible as well and trying to change your routine once in a while is great. Then your body doesn't, is not waiting for this thing, because then you get used to it and your body doesn't know how to work without it.
Yeah. Also, it can get really boring, can't it, be having the same thing every time?
Yeah,
I
but
think.
I have some of my clients, nutrition wise, they enjoy having the same meals. So that's good if you enjoy it, but for me it can be quite boring to be honest. Yeah, just like you. So I enjoy a variety of things, and also because nutrition needs to be diverse for your microbiome as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I always start off with a green synergy elixir, which is prebiotics, probiotics, digestive enzymes, super greens, and a vegan collagen builder in one glass. So after I have my pint of water, I will have that. And then I might not have breakfast immediately, but I have started having protein for breakfast in whatever form. And my body likes the protein, and I think that's given me much more energy, particularly as I'm 67 now. I think it's really important for me.
Yeah, it becomes more and more important as we age, if we want to age in a very healthy way. And I know this is something that really matter to you, so that's why I think we got something right here of having protein in the morning because it sets the tone for the whole day. And it's also very satiating, so it's good for the body to feel full and not to have any cravings in the middle of the morning. Yeah, good.
Actually, every meal I have protein, some form, whether it's plant protein or it's fish or something like that. And I love what you said about exercise and that, it doesn't have to be half an hour, make it manageable, but also the benefits of going out for 5 minutes. Like you said, you'll have fresh ideas, you'll have fresh air. But also, it's very good for changing states. So if we leave the house in one state, by the time we've done a 5 minute walk around the block or whatever it is, we can feel very, very different. And of course, like you say, it's so, so important to move your body. And if you have a sedentary job, then, it's really important to schedule that in, isn't it, really? Make it
Yeah, yeah. It's the question of the blood flow and the brain flow as well. You know, creativity cannot come if you stay in front of your laptops for hours. But as long as you've got mini breaks, it can work out because, for example, I enjoy the Pomodoro, trend, and it's something that I really enjoy because it's easy to apply. You just decide on a task to work on for like 20 minutes or half an hour, for example. And then when it's time for you to stop, you just stop for 5 minutes, just moving, stretching, breathing, or just doing something different. So you can come with fresh ideas again, and you have this blood flow because you've been, just moving even around the kitchen or just going out and coming back home. And it's really, for me, it has been a game changer, but it has also been a game changer for my clients. So yes, I really recommend anyone working in front of a laptop to stop every half an hour, for example, just for 3, 5 minutes. And people believe that stopping, it will take time, it would be a waste of time, but actually it's just the contrary.
Yes, absolutely. And I like that you mentioned the Pomodoro technique because for those people that are not aware of it, it's based on the premise that whatever we have to do, we'll get it fitted into the amount of space that we have. So, for instance, some people leave things to the last minute. They've got a dissertation to do and they wait months and months and months to even start it. And then when they have to actually get it done, they'll get it done. But actually, it is about deciding, actually, this is the amount of time I have, and I'm going to get this thing done. And it feels so, so good when we've done it, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah. And it's just like also what is really key, I guess, is taking the time after we have completed the task to just, be aware of it, that it's done, that we've done something great, that we are proud of it, and just absorbing this great energy before moving on to something else.
Absolutely. I think we don't take nearly enough time, Anissa, to actually kind of reflect on what we've done. And if we did more of that and kind of gave ourselves a little pat on the back, yeah, I didn't want to do that, but I did it. That thing that I really was resisting, I did it, and then actually we feel so good. And that's what builds our self-esteem and our self-worth. So if we don't acknowledge it and register that we've done the thing that we didn't want to do, and give ourselves a pat on the back, then we don't enable ourselves to kind of grow in that way by becoming conscious of it.
Yeah, it's so true. And then it makes the other time around, it becomes easier because we know that we've done it once, then we can do it twice. Yeah, so I really enjoy this. This is a little trick for our brain, and I think it works perfectly.
It works really, really well. So, what else would you recommend, Anissa, to people who might be really struggling to commit to a habit, some healthy habits?
Yeah, so the first thing that I enjoy telling my clients is that it's good to stack habits first. It's something that works for me. So if you've got something with which you're comfortable with, just like maybe you enjoy having a coffee in the morning, or you enjoy reading one page from a good book in the morning, then what you can do is just stacking the new habit with the one that you already have. It works wonders on most of my clients. So, and it makes it easier for you, easier to remember, easier to practice. And we know that having a new habit is not about motivation, even if it is at first, it's more about consistency. So if you don't find the trick, the tip to make it really consistent, then it can be difficult for our brain to just keep on repeating the same habit that can help us.
Yeah, you talk about habit stacking, aren't you? And it's so, so useful. And yeah, it doesn't seem such a big deal if we're tacking it onto something. And the thing about habits that I know is that if we don't have a system in place, if we don't have a habit loop, then
Yeah,
we're not going to get that habit done. We're going to maybe start the habit and then break it, and then it'll go out of existence. So it's so important that we have a system. Systems actually work, even though for a lot of my life I've kind of rebelled against systems. Actually, they really, really work. And when it comes to the brain, it is in charge unless we teach it otherwise. And then it can be in charge of the thing we want it to be in charge of and get the outcome that we want. So, yeah, we need to work with the brain, and working with the brain and creating a system is really what works and has habits be sustainable, which is what we want, isn't it? If they're good habits.
for sure, for sure. Yeah, and once again, we all come back to this idea of having just like a middle ground, you know. We need a structure in our life, and at the same time, we need to be flexible. We need change because we are made to change and to grow. But if we don't have some kind of structure that makes it easier for us, then we are constantly struggling with new habits. And even something that we enjoy doing can become difficult. For example, I had a client of mine. She wanted to start working out, and as she's really busy, she was asking me about how to do it. And I recommended her to start with a 10-minute workout, maybe 2 times a week, and to make it easy on her. She was completely okay with that. But then when I told her to structure, schedule so she can make sure that she can do it, she was like, I don't know, sometimes I can do it on Monday, sometimes I might be able to do it on Wednesday, so I will see. And then when you start having this, I will see, you're not doing it, because it becomes something difficult for you. It's becomes something that you have to think about
Yeah.
when and how. And this is why I really enjoy habit stacking, because you don't have to think about it anymore. Just like you decide that on Monday and Wednesday, 10 o'clock, you're doing your 10-minute workout, and then it's done. And you're so proud of yourself.
Yeah, we have to make it easy and obvious for ourselves. And if we're not going to get some sort of reward out of doing it, then we're not going to keep that up. So that's why the habit loop is so important. Anything else, Anise, that you'd like to share?
Yeah, what I'd like to share is whatever we want to do, whatever our goal is, whether it's to be fitter or to be healthier, habits are part, they should be part of our life, and they are anyway, we want it or not, we have habits. So it's better if we make it something that works for us. And it's a question of understanding our life, our energy, our body, and our goals as well. And we have to make something that is really realistic first. So not overwhelming ourselves with ton of things, just like I want to meditate and I want to read more and I want to work out twice. And because then you're going to give up even in a week or 2 weeks time. So it's about starting with baby steps and trying to build up from this as we see the result, as we gain momentum, and as we feel better. So baby steps is something that really matter to me as well. Yes, just starting small and building things up from there.
Absolutely. And that's the thing, isn't it? That often people are under this illusion that in order to achieve something big, which might be, losing a stone, 2 stone, whatever,
Yeah.
or in kilos. I still work in stones. Um, Actually, it takes something big, but no, no, no. It's always, always, always the small steps done consistently over time that give us the result. But it's because we can't see that little thing that we think it's inconsequential, but actually it's a really big deal over time. So, Anissa, thank you so much for your wisdom. It was great to talk to you.
It was my pleasure. Thank you.
I'm going to put all your links below this video. So for those of you watching or listening who really would like to find out more about Anissa, and why wouldn't you, check out her links. My links will be there as well. And send her a message. No, get in touch, ask her a question. I know she'd be all too happy to answer it. So thank you very, very much again, Anissa, and thank you all for watching.
Thank you for watching. I can't wait to speak to you. Bye bye.